If you want to give your kids' teachers high marks, hold the apple. Compliments and complaints have gone high-tech. RateMyTeachers.com is a site that's creating quite a buzz in the education field. It lets parents and students grade teachers on categories like helpfulness, easiness, and clarity. But not everyone in the education field is singing its praises. Michael Hussey, co-founder of RateMyTeachers.com, joins us now with more. Welcome, Michael. You're a pretty young guy. Did you start this up because you weren't so happy with some of your teachers?
More or less, I wanted to have an outlet to praise the stellar teachers, and there was only a handful of teachers in my previous experience where I didn't feel there was much value. I thought that for both sides, particularly to praise teachers who deserve it, and also to let other students know who they might want to avoid.
Oh, forgive me for being a cynic. Is this not students' revenge here?
You could probably assume that on a first impression, but if you get into the website, you'll see that's not the case at all. The clear majority of the ratings are positive, as one would expect when you walk through through America's classrooms. I think most teachers are doing a great job, and that's reflected on the site. 70%, some schools much more than that, of the ratings and comments are positive.
Have you had any requests from teachers to be able to do a little rating of the students, like, "Dear Mrs. Smith, your Johnny's a jerk and he disrupts my class and you ought to school him at home"?
That's called the report card, I think.
Yeah, but the report card's not posted on the internet.
Well, I'm not all that interested in RateMyStudents.com, but if anyone else out there wants to, I encourage them to try.
All right.
Hey, Michael, how big is your website now? How many schools are involved? How many teachers? How many kids?
45,000 schools across the U.S. and Canada. We just opened up in the U.K. last week. 850,000 teachers are now rated, thousands more being added every day, and I think we just went over the 6 million rating mark last week as well. We're bringing over 1 million people per month to the website. Many of those are students, parents, and certainly teachers. We know that we're the talk of the lunchroom and the teacher's room on many occasions.
Yeah,
so.
Michael, it sounds like sort of a cyberspace version of an informal thing that's been going on for decades. Who's the teacher that likes to give out A's, who, you know, will let you slide if you take a long weekend,
Who's
that kind
mean?
of thing. Yeah, who's tough. It sort of almost sounds like a Zagat's guide to teachers. And if you're familiar with Zagat's, it rates a restaurant, for instance, on a variety of things. So how do you rate the teachers? What are the qualities that are rated here?
Well, it's a bit more democratized than Zagat's, but well, we're rating teachers on 3 things: on clarity, on helpfulness. Those 2 are average to create an overall score, and then we throw in, for the benefit of the teacher, for benefit of all, an easiness factor.
What about competence?
Competence or confidence? I think that comes through clearly in the written comment portion. There's a scale of 1 to 5 for those 3 questions, and then the student has an opportunity to rate, or excuse me, to write in a comment, and that's where the real value of the site really shines, I believe.
What's the reaction been from the teachers who are rated on this thing?
All over the board, but on a daily basis we're receiving thank yous from teachers, and also we receive from teachers who probably aren't rated so well some upset notes, and we post almost all of them on our website. There's a user comment section you can go, and we call it the good, the bad, and the ugly.
So if a teacher writes in to complain about a rating, you put that up for people to read too, right?
Well, if they complain about a rating, or if they don't think it's fair, a teacher can click the red flag next to it. It's removed without question immediately.
Oh, okay.
We then review it a second time. We also review everything a first time before it's posted. We have specific rules about what kind of ratings are allowed. We don't want any personal attacks. We really want to focus the comments on what's happening in the classroom. The rating rules specify that, and if a rating is red flagged, what we call red flag, then it's immediately removed from the website, and we'll review it a second time to see if it's consistent or not with our rules. But generally they are.
Michael? Well, I'm sorry to interrupt. We only have a second or two left here. What about any official reaction from teachers' unions, schools, school boards? Have you gotten that?
There was one incident with the New York State Teachers Union, and that didn't really go anywhere. They were seeing if there was any legal action, but even the NEA, even the NEA's legal counsel has agreed that we are legal.
All right. Michael Hussey, co-founder of RateMyTeachers.com. Wish you were around when I was on campus. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.